Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Robert's Train Set. A lot to get through today. I think the first thing to say is I need another big thank you to Dragon Junction. Alan featured me in one of his uploads, a shout as he calls it. And I wouldn't say all hell broke loose, but from when he posted his video on the Class 66 with the problem with the TTS decoders, I had 6 subscribers. As of this morning, which is Thursday, I think I've got 40. So the power of YouTube, or rather the power of Alan from Dragon's Junction. Thank him. I also obviously thank all the subscribers, the new ones, for coming on board. I hope you like what I'm going to do. And an even bigger thank you for the 6 that managed to find me in this haystack of haystacks that is YouTube. Talking about YouTube, how did all the really successful modelers get to where they are today? Did they start off like me with hardly any subscribers and then it took a long time? Or were their uploads so good that people found them? I think YouTube is fantastic, don't get me wrong. I mean, to be able to upload anything and let people all over the world see what you do, whatever it might be, not just the model railways, or the train sets in my case, but whatever you want to do. In our case, I don't think model railway and train sets are on everybody's top list for looking at when they go on YouTube. And the modelling, itself, like the aircraft and all this and everything, and the cars and whatever. I think when you start off, it's quite difficult, to get noticed, because YouTube to me is looking for the needle in the haystack, but you have to look for the original haystack in the first place. There's so much out there. So YouTube could, with their upgrade that they're doing, what about a channel for exclusively single figure subscribers, no more than 3 months from when they started, and give them a section to themselves, so that if you want to look at new talent, for the sake of a better word, because we all have to start somewhere, don't we, might give you a chance to be seen a bit wider than this. My 40 subscribers is basically like life down to chance. I just happen to have a Hornby 66 that I put a TTS decoder in. I saw that Dragon's Junction had done a bit on it through the offices of other people complaining about them, and he was like a ferret holding on to his prey, wouldn't let it go. This is great, this is what we want. So if I hadn't have seen that, hadn't have mentioned it to him, given him a comment, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'd still be with my 6 or 7 subscribers and finding it very hard to get any more. So, if YouTube see this, or even if you like the idea, let me know, but more importantly, perhaps let YouTube know. If you're getting, regularly 500 or 600 views for each video you put up, they will notice that, not my little, couple. Anyway, so that's out of the way. Right, you can obviously see some locos going around with the trains behind them. I've got some more shots of that coming up, a little short running session with some sort of close-ups and whatever, and I'll see you at the end, because I've got something that I've done that Alan from Dragon Junction knows about. And I'll show you something else, which will probably be the subject for my next upload. Anyway, thank you everybody. That's everybody that's subscribed and watched my stuff. Hope you like it. Comments are always welcome. Absolutely. I think it's the lifeblood of improving, isn't it? I'll say no more and hand you over to the trains running, which is of course what you really want to see, isn't it? Bye. If you're wondering about the flashing carriage lights, that's my disco carriage. If Dave can have a disco, I've got a disco. No, the reason is I'm trying to convert it into lights. I've got some LEDs inside from Lidl, and I haven't perfected how to connect it to the wheels yet. I've just got some wires or some bit rubbing it, and it's not good. I'll try putting some solder and see if that helps. Cheers. So coming into view is a really strange train, really strange. HS2, HST, and what it's pulling is those. You might wonder why. Twofold really. First of all, I besmirched the name of my HST in my video called Daft Train, saying it couldn't pull a reasonable rate of goods vehicles. If you've seen that or the follow up, then you'll know the back bogies weren't actually being driven, so it's only had effectively 2 axles driving it. What about the wagons, you say? Why pull these? Well, if you look into them, and I shall raise up the camera so you can see, if I can get high enough, going up, they've all got loads, and if I get a bit closer, you can see. So we've got the Daypole wagons, the really heavy ones that Alan from Dragon Junction used for his 66 test. And what he doesn't have, and he said he doesn't want, are loads in them. But I quite like a load. Yes, you do see empty wagons, but it's nice to show them actually doing what they will do. So this is my one, and I don't know what you think. Does that look okay? Not too bad. And the other ones, there's one here, they are proper stones in there, and I'm just going to show you a very brief what they're like. The thing about these 3 trucks is that the loads will come out. They're not glued in permanently. You can take them out and have them empty. So I'm going to finish with this, and I'll set up and just show you what they're like. Cheers. So here we are at my workbench, and these ones, I found them very light and they sometimes derail, so I wanted to make them heavier. But that's what I did, as you can see. That's how I did them. Basically they're glued with obviously PVA and put in. They are pretty heavy, you know, they're proper stones, these are. But they do make them heavy. But they do make them so heavy, 4 or 5 of these on your layout, and I've got some longer wagons with sort of stuff in. It's quite a heavy train to pull, and some of the locos did struggle. So obviously we want this. This is the Hatton's loads. I think New Junction did a piece on it. You get the jar. I will show you if and when I do the how-to video, but I'll just show you what this comprises of. And it should come out, he says, confidently. Here we are, there's the wagon, empty. And basically it's that. So it's my famous beer boxes again, coming in to help put a load. And you can see how thick the load is. I didn't just make it flat, I made it with a V in it, so that you get some undulation. And obviously you can tailor these to what. So if you like what I've done here and you'd like to see what I do, although you can probably tell how it's done, give me a comment and say, yeah, that's a good idea. And that is really light, because obviously these, as Alan keeps saying, are very heavy. They really are nice solid things, which you want. They're lovely. I've done this for Alan as well, because I did mention that I was doing this, and you know, so that you can see what it's like. Anyway, I'm going to finish this because this video is going to be rather long, and I hope it won't be. So anyway, again, thanks everybody that subscribed. Alan again for all the thing, and I keep saying that, but he's really been a good bloke, hasn't he? And he's got me making it feel worthwhile to make, you know, more and more videos, because I've got people that hopefully want to watch them. Anyway, bye everybody, thank you very much for watching. Cheers.